All right. I'm actually doing a Try Hack Me walkthrough tonight for subdomain enumeration. My friend Eric does this to great effect in his career, and I just wanted to kind of go through it. It looks really quick, so I'm going to go ahead and kick us over there and get started. So obviously I have Try Hack Me up. I have a little mini Matt up top right. I have mini Matt's beard down in the bottom right. But we'll go ahead and see what the beginning is. So we obviously have our machine spun up, our attack machine spun up. This one looks like it's pretty basic. They're saying subdomain enumeration is the process of finding valid subdomains. So like a TLD, a top level domain is ebay.com. A subdomain is something.ebay.com, shop.ebay.com, pay.ebay.com, whatever it may be. And so that's essentially what a subdomain is. And they're saying, what is the type of attacks? Well, it says, hey, above, we will explore 3 different subdomain enumeration methods. Brute force. Well, that seems to be the right one for this. Force. Let's see if that's the correct answer. Da-da. What's one beginning with the O? Well, they're not making this really challenging. But basically they're saying it's brute force is one of the types where you just basically spray a whole bunch of subdomain names and see what returns back the 400 or 401 or whatever it is code that says yes. And then obviously a virtual host side, so we'll learn more about that together, I suppose, what they mean. But it has to be the last one. Done. Now they're saying, okay, OSINT. When an SSL certificate is created for a domain, the CAs can take part in what's called a certificate transparency log. These are publicly accessible logs, and I guess we can search them. So go to cert.sh and try hack me. So we'll go ahead and do that in this browser. Tryhackme.com. Search. It is searching. And what are they asking us? What domain was logged on 12/26/2020? It would look like 12/26/2020. Store dot? Is that what they're asking for? Yes. Store.tryhackme.com. Okay. OSINT search engines contain trillions of links to more than 1 billion websites, which can be excellent resource for finding new subdomains. Using advanced search methods on websites like Google dorking, filter can narrow the results. For example, -site would reduce it to that, or star.domain. So it totally makes sense. Go to Google and do -site. So we'll probably need this handy dandy subdomain. And so just a little Google dorking. It looks like help dot and blog dot. Since it's, let's try blog.com. That's the one they wanted. Makes sense. So that's their OSINT, which makes total sense. If it's crawlable, it exists, it can be searched, and you can do it with pretty ease. So let's look at DNS brute forcing. So this would be just the spray and pray. So brute force DNS enumeration by methods, thousands of subdomains, because this method requires many requests to automate. So yeah, of course. Run DNS request. Oh, so they're simulating it. Okay, fair. We'll go to our simulated stuff. Run, I suppose. I think they're just simulating DNS recon. You can probably get that pretty easily. But the point is it found API dot and www, so it's probably saying what's the first one, which is API dot trackme IT support dot THM. Automation using sublister. Need to speed up the process of OSINT subdomain discovery. We can automate the above methods with the help of tools like sublister. Please click the view site. So yet another simulation. This is really cool. It makes it easy to access for people to really just get the concept. But these would just be attacks used in a Kali Linux box or something like that. They're just Python scripts that would be downloadable. So we'll go ahead and simulate the running of it. It's going to check all of these different things like Baidu and Yahoo and Google and Bing and Ask and Netcraft and VirusTotal and ThreatCrowd and SSL Search and Passive DNS and VirusTotal. Again, they had that twice. They cheated. Or they just looped back maybe. But it did seem to find two. One seems to meet our length requirements, Web 55. All right, and then we're in. Let's see what we got now. Virtual host. Some subdomains aren't always hosted in publicly accessible DNS results, such as development versions of web applications. DNS can be kept on a private DNS server recorded in developers' machines, their etc hosts, and Windows drivers etc hosts for Windows, which none of us have ever done. Never. Not me. Yeah, possibly. Okay, so because web servers can host multiple websites once, or yeah, we got it. DNS brute force, we can automate this process with a word list coming. So we obviously are going to go ahead and start our attack box, which we have down here. Not a plug for their paid service, but it certainly makes this super handy. All right, so they're wanting us to we're going to use FUF or FUF. I don't know. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. So it uses FFUF-W/user share. Wordless. If I already have this one, hopefully. I don't know if seclist is already installed. It is. Yay, handy. That's what makes this nice. You don't have to go, okay, let's go get seclist. That's H and then host :fuzz. So whenever you're doing that, you're telling fuzz. Fuzz is the part that's going to get fuzzed, right? Replaced with all the data we have in a word list. So you do the capital fuzz to indicate something you want fuzzed. And then Acme. Terrible typist, excuse me. What's our attack host? 1010. Is that where they're saying the fuzz is here? Do I need that machine IP? That's it. Okay, nothing after it. Great. Great. So here they're wanting us to, looks like, run the first command to get a list of all the stuffses. So we're going to do that. And if we're looking at the sizes, we found it was 2395. That was most of them. So they're saying let's ignore most of those. 23, did I type that right? 2395. And we got two now. And they're saying what's the first one? And then it's delta. And the second one is yellow. So yay, we have methods of scanning for subdomains. Very cool. What used to be a good dig command back in the day, I think. But anyways.